Hi people, TS here, just reviewing our 3-2 defeat to Southampton. Of course, the main thing first is that our unbeaten run is done. And, of all games to lose, it had to be this one. A team that's been struggling in the league, and, it shows that, having some certain defenders out, and, the players that we did bring in, not just those players playing in the defensive areas, but also some other players on the pitch, not really, putting in the hard graft. And, it's cost us, of course, the goals that we conceded, all good crosses, one must say. I feel that, if Socrates or Mustafi's in there, I feel that, maybe we don't concede every single one. It's hard to criticise Koscielny so much, with him being out for so long, in an ideal world, I don't think he would have been brought into this game. But, with the situation of Rob Holding being out for so long, Socrates and Mustafi being, suspended, there was no other option but to bring him in. Now, regarding Unai Emery, I know some people are a bit surprised about some of the tactical decisions he made. He's been a good manager for us so far, and I believe he will continue to be one. And, I think the only thing from yesterday which kind of surprised me a bit was Xhaka playing as a left centre-half. Now, I thought Xhaka plays as like a left wing-back, that I could see. And, Monreal in the centre, even though I still thought that would have been a bit too soon for Monreal. Of course, he's been out sooner. I think DT mentioned it on Arsenal Fan TV that I think, every time Xhaka comes out of that midfield position, as much as some people like to slate him, we actually tend to, not win games. I think, the Crystal Palace game, obviously he was playing at left back. It was him that, in a sense, conceded the penalty, which was a draw, made us end up in a draw. The Manchester United game, he wasn't there, we didn't win. And of course today he's not playing that midfield role, and, we haven't won. Of course there's times he has played there and we haven't won. But, it shows of recent how much of a partnership him and Torreira have built up together. Now, we can't blame everything on the defence. I feel that, we had chances to get more goals in. I think Aubameyang had a chance, and Iwobi had a chance. So, this goes to show, especially when we have a makeshift defence, as attackers, that one chance you get, you really need to take it, because otherwise it comes back to be quite costly and can haunt us. I think, personally, for this game, although I didn't do a preview, so apologies about that, didn't really get the time, but I think if we go into this sort of situation again, I feel like someone like Medley, he has to come into the side, or even Julio Pocazello. We know they're playing at under 23 level, and there's a big step up in, from that level to the next level. But of course, we can't be going out there like that again. No disrespect to Lichtsteiner or Xhaka or Koscielny, but you can see, that's a back three that's never played together. They probably just about played together in training once before the game. It'd surprise me if they played in training once. Probably they've trained more than once, and I know Emery would prepare, but that they didn't look like, they wasn't good enough on the day. And, Southampton, they deserved the result. Can't blame them. Of course, it had to be that man Charlie Austin to get the winning goal. He always scores against us. And I think there's a stat that every time he plays Arsenal, he scores. And, it would be him to score again. So, he turns into like Luis Suarez when he plays against us, or one of these top guys. He just knows how to find the back of the net against us. I thought, can't really speak much about our players. I think Mkhitaryan did relatively well. He scored 2 goals. Can't really discredit him. Other than that, I think Torreira had a decent game, but he was getting out running midfield. And other than that, I really think, everyone else was a bit, below par. Leno made a good save, but then obviously he made some flaps and he made an error, which, we conceded a goal from. So, it's not, it's not the end of the world. It's one defeat. Of course, we move on to Tottenham, which is our next game in the Carabao Cup. And of course, we got to be on our job for that one. Probably the best game for us to bounce back into. And, I believe we'll do a job on Spurs. And, I can't wait to see that come Wednesday evening. So, I'm very certain that Emery, won't be happy with that result. I'm presuming he probably tore into them in the dressing room after the game, and I believe they'll be training on that first thing this morning. And I believe he's probably going to go with a full strength side against Tottenham. And to be honest with you, he really needs to, because we can't lose one game and then lose another game, because it starts to set a trail. We need to win this game now against Spurs, and we need to start again. And I definitely think we can bounce back from this and move forward, and that's what I'm expecting to see. That's all for myself in terms of my review. Like I said, I think Southampton were better on the day, but maybe if we had one of the two suspended centre halves back, or even if we put in one of the young guys actually playing that role, things may have been different. But we can't change the past. We got to look forward. The next game will be Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. People try to mock the Carabao Cup, and it's not the best of trophies to win. It'd be good to win something. I personally would want to win it. Good to have it as a trophy collection. And the main thing as well is we can't be going out the Carabao Cup to Tottenham Hotspur. That's for sure. Tottenham hasn't won anything in so long, and just knocking them out of that is just denting their opportunity of winning out as well. So we definitely got to do the job on them in this game, and I believe we'll do that. I'll be doing a preview for that game, so as long as you're subscribed and you have your notifications on, you'll see my preview for that. Like I said before, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on today's game, and what sort of team you would play for Tottenham Hotspur. That's all from me for today. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.